Hey creatives, welcome. I want to talk to you today about the creative process. I was inspired by this topic because I saw something on Pinterest and I had to make a print of it. I changed it a bit because I thought there was a line that needed to be added. But anyways, here's the gist of it. So the creative process. As you're beginning your painting, and you have this idea in your head and you just can't wait to start, and you think, oh my gosh, this is awesome, and you get started and you're painting, and as you're painting you're like, gosh, this is kind of tricky, not sure how this is going to work out, and then you keep painting and it's like, oh, this looks like crap, and then you keep painting and it's getting worse and you think, oh, I'm crap. How am I ever going to be an artist? This is awful. Who do I think I am? I can't paint. And then you keep working. That is the key. The key through the creative process is to keep going. So then you keep working and then you say, this might be okay. And then you keep working and you keep working and then you say, I kind of like it. And then you keep working, and then when it's finished, you're like, oh, this is awesome. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of riding a roller coaster. Have you ever been to an amusement park and you're going on the biggest roller coaster they have? Okay, I don't do this anymore, but when I was younger. And we would wait in line for like 2 hours. And that 2 hours was partly miserable because I'd be okay if I was talking to my friends and my boyfriend or whatever, but the minute I stopped and started thinking about the ride itself or see people going down that hill, I would get like butterflies in my stomach and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? What am I thinking? And then you get on the roller coaster, and as you're going up that hill, you're like, I'm gonna die. Who do I think I am? I'm gonna die. This is awful. And then you go down that hill and you still think you're gonna die. And then when you get off the ride, you're like, that was awesome. Let's do it again. It's like, what is that? Well, it can be like that when you're doing your art as well. I will say, I said keep going, keep going, keep going through the creative process. I do want to say this. I have ripped up some watercolor paintings before because, especially with watercolor, you can get your colors too muddy and there's no turning back. You get to a point where you just have to give up. When I say give up though, I've ripped them up and thrown them in the garbage, but I start over because I learned from that first time I did it, and I don't make those mistakes again. That's how you grow. That's how you learn. Don't rip it up and then go do something else. Continue working on that painting. And something else about the creative process is this. If you don't experience this once in a while, if every time you sit down to paint, it turns out amazing, then you're not stretching, you're not growing. And maybe you don't want to, maybe you're perfectly comfortable where you're at. But if you do want to stretch and you do want to grow and maybe change your style up a little bit and just get some fresh ideas, then you should be experiencing this once in a while. That was one of the reasons I started painting my mixed media angels, is because I had been painting watercolors forever. Teddy bears, Santa, snowmen, forever and ever. And I wanted something fresh and new, and I wanted to try something different. So that's when I started to paint those. And yeah, there's been times when I'm painting an angel face and I just can't get it to look right, at least how I want it to look. And I keep going. That was another reason I started doing some intuitive painting. I just wanted to be set free and work through a painting, because to me, that creative process it's like golden. It's how you develop as an artist. That's how you discover your true artistic ability and your true style, is by pushing through those times when you think this painting is awful and it's never going to get any better. Well, keep working it. And maybe you don't keep working it that day. Maybe you set it aside and you go do something else. But come back to it with fresh eyes and a fresh new day and finish that painting, because most of the time you're going to be at the end of it and you're going to say, this is awesome. That's what I have for you today, creatives. So just keep pressing on, and we'll see you next time. Bye.